What up, gamers? Mace from Teamheadkick. We're continuing Transformers Fall of Cybertron. This is part 3. It's actually part 2 of stage 2, but the third video I've made so far. We are picking up right where we left off. We are in control of Optimus Prime. We got to go talk to Perceptor real quick. Get a little Energon cube. Our homeworld Cybertron is getting pooped on by the Decepticons. So we are defending that. We're going to whoop that ass. If you guys haven't checked out the other videos, please check them out. I'm going to do a full playthrough for you guys, bring you all the way through this.
There goes another moleculon fuse. Optimus, if you'd be so kind as to locate another fuse.
I'll handle it, Perceptor.
So this doesn't happen a lot in the game, but you will see it from time to time. There's going to be little sections that are powered down, basically, and you're going to have to walk away from your objective, go get a little fuse or a little Energon cube, bring it back to him. Well, that Autobot just got destroyed. What a noob. I like how he gets destroyed, but I just get hurt. Because Optimus Prime is a bad motherfucker. I really like Optimus in this game, but believe it or not, he's not my favorite. I know I'm probably going to sound like everyone else when I say this, but Grimlock is just disgusting. So is Bruticus. Any of the major Transformers or the major Decepticons. Pretty awesome.
I've been trying to get these weapons online, but they're quite old.
So basically what we're doing in this section of the game, and this is Chapter 2, is we're trying to get some weapons online here. Perceptor's saying we're low on energy. So we're going to redirect power to the artillery guns outside so we can take down the big ships. But now we got some Decepticons coming to the door, so I'm going to go ahead and gear up and get ready here. Hacking right through, ready to come get some. Now you can switch from left to right like that, and you want to do it so you can stay behind cover.
Return fire.
Believe it or not, that will help you out immensely in this game. Being able to jump from one side to the other, because one thing that this is not like is Gears of War, where you don't actually hide behind cover as far as ducking behind it and then leaping out from it. You pretty much just hide behind the cover when you get a chance. So that little hand switch thing is a very useful tool. I'm a fan of that, and I can't wait, actually. I hope to see that in more games. I think it really does add to the whole shooting element.
I could certainly use this.
All right, Optimus. To get to the first artillery unit, you'll need to head through the engine room. That's where we assembled the ARC's boosters.
I remember.
Your path should be fairly clear. All of that machinery will have been moved by now. All that is left now is the city's old foundation pumps. Move it! They're about to get overrun!
Alright, so one of the things you guys are going to see me do a lot is walk around, just kind of, it looks indiscriminate, like I'm just walking around the map like I don't know where I'm going. The whole point of that is to heal myself, basically, but on top of that is to find ammo, because you do have limited ammo in this game. And while you will have little gun shops and whatnot that you can upgrade your weapons and get more ammo, you'll find that you run out quite a bit. I love those little exploding canisters. They help you out a lot in this game as well. But so I do spend an inordinate amount of time walking around looking for ammo, looking for extra energon, little perks and upgrades. There's audio logs that you need to collect, and they give you kind of a feeling as to what else is going on in the game. It's a little bit of the backstory. Did not mean to transform right there. There we go. But so what is very cool is you can definitely transform pretty much anytime you want. So if you'd rather handle these levels as a vehicle, you can. I find that when it comes to just shooting and running and gunning, though, the robot form is much better than the car form. I think this is the Photon Blaster. I'm not sure of the name of it, so forgive me if I'm screwing that up. But this is one of my favorite games, or favorite guns in the game, because you can zoom in. It shoots bursts of 3 or 4 rounds. It's a fairly powerful weapon. And it makes pretty short work of your enemies, so I'm a fan. It's not my favorite gun, but it is one of my favorite guns. I think the Megatron's big cannon is the best gun in the game. When you upgrade that all the way, it is so incredibly powerful that it is just awesome. And I've said it in the other videos. If you guys haven't watched them, go ahead and check it out. Like I said, this is part 3. I'm going to make all of these about 10 minutes long, so God knows how many it's going to take me to get all the way through this game. Because I know that stage 2 is a good 30-40 minute playthrough right there, so that's 3 or 4 basic videos just for you guys. Sorry, I'm drinking coffee and dealing with my dog at the same time that I'm recording this, so forgive me if I stutter or I'm not paying attention. So you can see right here I'm out of ammo, so rather than push forward, I need to go find some ammo. There we go. And because ultimately what happens is if you do go forward and you don't have ammo, you're going to find yourself in a situation where you're going to get overrun by bad guys or whoever you're fighting, whether it be the Decepticons or the Autobots. And when you get mobbed on by 5+ guys and you don't have any ammo, you can pretty much kiss your ass goodbye, because at that point there's really not much you can do. You can melee, and the melee is very powerful and very awesome in this game. But it's still not going to save you when you get swarmed on. So take the time, grab the extra ammo. Believe me, it is worth it.
Soldier, I'm looking for the closest control room. I think it's this way.
And this is the interface of the store. I'm going to go ahead and show you for the first time. So it's the Photon Burst Rifle is the one I'm using. And you can upgrade them. Basically, each one is like, it'll increase how much ammo you can hold or how far it shoots. And then you got your heavy weapons, which is your secondary. Bunch of really cool weapons there. You've got assault tech, utility tech, and then perks. The perks are things that actually go on throughout the whole game. So you can change your perk depending on the level. And it affects that whole level. It affects you for as long as you keep the perk on. Some of them are extra health, extra ammo, extra energy, all that fun stuff. More damage. I didn't really use the perks on my first playthrough, so you're going to see I don't really use it too much. I think on the farther levels I do. But then on my second playthrough, once I actually started kind of getting a little more immersed in the game, I found myself going, oh yeah, these perks are badass.
Good fortune.
These parts you got to jump and then dash, and I'm really lucky to have survived that because it did stop me in the air. I should have fallen right there.
They should be just around the...
Incoming!
Big explosion.
Optimus, are you all right?
These fucking things.
In the back! Hit it in the...
Alright, so you're going to deal with a lot of these things in the game, and they're extremely armored from the front. You can really only do damage to them from the back, but they're the Decepticon Leapers. And don't waste your ammo or your time trying to shoot them from the front. You'll see that I do, and it's you'll get their attention, but they'll charge at you. You shoot them in the back in their little jetpacks here. That'll stop them from flying around. And then there you go, it'll blow them up. Now these guys generally give you a lot of credits. They can give you ammo and whatnot too. And they're not too difficult one at a time, but you will see also in later levels you're going to start dealing with 3, 4, even 5 at a time of those things. And that sucks. They will whoop your ass. You're going to find different guns laid throughout the game, and it's really your choice. That's what's awesome. If you don't know what's coming, and, I didn't know what was coming, I chose to stick with the guns that I liked the most, the guns that I knew had decent range, decent damage, I could zoom in with, had a good amount of ammo. I like kind of a jack-of-all-trades gun. There are some very powerful guns, but they're low on ammo, don't have good range. It really does come down to your style of gameplay and the way that you enjoy playing. But what's awesome is there are several parts where you can change your gun, and it's constant. Like I said, you'll find them throughout the map. You will also find them in little weapon stations throughout the map. And you probably find one every 5-10 minutes, so, choose wisely. Definitely choose the kind of guns that you're going to like that kind of gameplay.
Where do you think you're going, Prime?
Here's another one of these Leapers. And if you drop down, these guys are a little bit easier to deal with than if you try to deal with them up here, I've noticed. And But I'm going to jump around, see what I can do from up here. And so you see another one just drop down there. Now I got 2 of them to deal with. Ooh, that just got him from behind. That was perfect. So utilizing the exploding canisters and the stuff that's, you know, map awareness inside of each level is going to help you greatly. There's a lot of environmental weapons, and most of them are just canisters, things you can blow up. But they'll help you out a lot, and they'll definitely help you out a lot with these little sub-bosses. Now, these guys are much more problematic when you're Optimus Prime or Bumblebee or the smaller Autobots or Decepticons. When you're Grimlock and some of the bigger, badder, you know, Bruticus, when you're some of the bigger and badder robots, they pose 0 problem. Just because you're so big and badass. So you're going to need to jump back up here. And always pick up the credits. You know, every time you kill guys, when you smash environmental stuff, there's going to be credits there. You're definitely going to want to get those because all of the upgrades and weapons cost credits. Make sure your Energon's always full too. You'll see cubes around. You can grab those. That'll fill you up. But anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and cut it here. Check out the other videos. It is Mace from Teamheadkick. Next one is on the way, and we're going to start part 4. Have a great day. Peace.